Welcome to Deep Roots, Open Skies, a podcast dedicated to exploring the defining moments that shape our lives. I'm your host, Lakisa. Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to Deep Roots, Open Skies. In this episode, Learning, Evolving, and Thriving, I'm excited to share some thoughts that have been bouncing around in my head like a pinball machine, loud and chaotic. Today, we're embarking on an intriguing and sometimes downright chaotic exploration of the world of career transitions. So whether you're out for a stroll, stuck in a traffic jam, or taking a moment for yourself, get comfortable as we navigate this journey together. Here's the scoop. I've spent over 20 years in the classroom, molding young minds and navigating the world of higher education. You'd think I'd have it all figured out by now, right? Well, plot twist, I started feeling this nagging itch, like a little voice saying, hey, it's time for something new. Kind of like when you binge watch a series and realize you finished all the seasons. What do you do next? So after some soul searching and a few too many late night existential crises, I decided to go back to school and earn another master's degree in learning experience design and educational technology. Yep. Just when I thought I was done with textbooks and late night study sessions, I found myself back in the academic world, managing assignments and projects like a chef trying to balance a dozen dishes on the stove without setting off the smoke alarm. Well, that would be me all the time. But here's the kicker. Since the start of the year, I've applied to over 50 positions. Yes, you heard that right, 50. That's like getting rejected by a dating app, except instead of ghosting, they just leave you on red. I mean, what's worse, being ghosted by your potential employer or getting that we've decided to move forward with another candidate email? You know that feeling when you're swiping left and right on dating apps, hoping to find the one? Well, applying for jobs feels a lot like that. Instead of we're not a match, I'm getting bombarded with thank you for your application, but no thanks. Ouch. It stinks and stings right in the core. But here's the silver lining. Every rejection has been a lesson in disguise. I know you're saying, a lesson? I've become a pro in dodging rejection letters, like a seasoned dodgeball player. And let me tell you, some days it felt like I was competing on a game show where the only prize was my sanity. I'll put the rejection letters in my Word file named They Missed Out. Now let's chat about the job market. When I first envisioned this career shift, I thought it would be a piece of cake. I pictured myself confidently walking into businesses or online sources, tech savvy and ready to change the world. Instead, I found myself lost in a jungle of job listings, each one more perplexing than the last. It's like trying to find your way in a new city without the GPS. Yeah, that's nerve-wracking. One moment you think you got it all figured out, and the next, you're stuck in a dead end, questioning your choices. Except my GPS has a Jennifer Lewis or Niecy Nash voice that tells me to keep moving and don't stop. You know, crafting a resume can feel like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded, frustrating and confusing. I mean, how hard can it be to create a resume that screams, hire me, instead of, I might still be in my pajamas? Seriously, I've seen better resumes from my cat when she accidentally walked across my computer. Now think about it. You start with a blank document and the pressure sets in. You're staring at the screen, wondering how to present 2 decades of experience without sounding like you're writing a novel. You want to highlight your achievements, but also don't want it to read like a laundry list of tasks. So you try to jazz it up. You might write, responsible for facilitating learning in a classroom environment, but then realize it sounds like you're applying for a job as a robot. Instead, you want to convey passion and impact, like empowered students to discover their potential through engaging in interactive lessons. And let's not forget about the formatting. There are so many styles and templates out there. You think you've created the perfect layout, only to realize your bullet points are misaligned and there's a rogue font that looks like it belongs on a birthday cake. You know, the kind of font that makes you cringe when you see it in a professional document. Then there's the challenge of tailoring your resume for each job application. You find yourself editing and tweaking, trying to match the job description without sounding like you're just keyword stuffing. It's like trying to fit into a pair of jeans you haven't worn since college. Sometimes it just doesn't work, no matter how hard you get on the bed, lay down and try. And when you finally hit send, you can't help but wonder what the hiring manager would think. Will they see the hard work and dedication behind your words? Or will they just see that awkward phrasing that makes you sound like you're still living in your parents' basement? All of this makes you feel like you're navigating a minefield, hoping that you don't step on any metaphorical landmines along the way. This is a task, y'all, and sometimes it feels like no matter how much effort you put in, there's always room for improvement. But remember, the key is to keep refining and learning. Each resume you send out is a stepping stone to mastering the art of self-presentation. Plus, someday, you'll look back at those early attempts with a sense of pride, knowing that you've come a long way from the days of cat-type resumes. And let's not forget about networking. Going into those events, whether they are online or in person, felt like being cast in a reality show, Survivor, Career Edition. You've got your tribe of aspiring professionals all putting on a brave face while internally screaming, "Someone please hire me." Like, "Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, you're looking for a job too? Great, we can bond over our shared despair." Despite all the chaos, I discovered that every challenge is just an opportunity to grow. I encountered moments of self-doubt, those nagging thoughts that creep in and make you question your decisions. There were times when I wondered if I was making a huge mistake. But I learned to combat those feelings by reflecting on my past successes and recognizing that it's okay to feel uncertain. I started keeping a list of my accomplishments to remind myself of my journey. Now, here's a practical exercise for you. After this episode, take a moment to write down 3 skills you've developed in your career. Think about how these skills can be applied to new opportunities. Also consider mapping out your career goals for the next year. What do you want to achieve? What steps can you take to get there? Jotting this down can give you clarity and direction. And when it comes to dealing with rejection, here are a few strategies that have helped me. First, try to reframe rejection as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Second, seek feedback whenever possible. Constructive criticism can provide valuable insights and help you improve. And finally, maintain a positive mindset. Remember, every no is just one step closer to a yes. Throughout this process, I've transformed immensely. I've learned to embrace uncertainty, recognizing that it's an inherent part of growth. Each twist and turn has shaped me, and I've realized that it's okay to not have all the answers right away. It's okay. We're human. I've become more resilient and adaptable, qualities that are essential in this world that we are in today. And the biggest lesson I've learned through this transition is that growth often comes from discomfort. It's easy to stay in our comfort zone and in our lane, but that's where stagnation occurs. So I urge you all to lean into the discomfort. Embrace those moments of uncertainty as opportunities for growth. The journey may be challenging, it will get challenging. That hill will get larger, but it's also filled with moments that define us and lead us to new heights. Now, after earning that second master's degree, I'm not just looking for a job. I'm on a mission, y'all. I'm on a mission to create meaningful change in educational technology. I want to design learning experiences that resonate with people experiences, and just any type of individual that not just impart knowledge about them, but inspire curiosity in them and foster a love for learning. See, my goal is to make education more engaging and accessible for everyone, regardless of their background or learning style. I envision a future where technology is leveraged to break down barriers in education, allowing learners to access high-quality resources from anywhere. So imagine interactive online platforms that adapt to individual learning paces, or virtual reality experiences that transport students into historical events or scientific phenomena. This transition has shaped my future goals and ignited my passion for empowering others through innovative instructional design. I've come to understand that effective learning goes beyond traditional methods. It's about creating an environment where learners feel motivated, connected, and supported. This means collaborating with educators, students, and technologists to develop tools and strategies that truly meet the needs of diverse learners. I'm excited to explore how gamification can enhance engagement, how data analytics can inform personalized learning paths, and how community feedback can shape ongoing improvements. As I embark on this new journey that I'm in, I'm eager to contribute to projects that challenge the status quo and push the boundaries of what education can be. I can't wait to see where this path takes me, whether it's collaborating with forward-thinking organizations, engaging in research to explore new methodologies, or even facilitating workshops to share insights and practices. I am ready for the adventure ahead. As we wrap up, I want to remind you that you're not alone in this journey. Every step you take, no matter how big or small, contributes to your growth. Life is about evolution. So just like those awkward teenage years we all survived, keep pushing, keep applying, and let's find the humor in this journey together. Remember, as we reach a certain age or stage in our lives, especially during transitions, our family responsibilities may have lightened compared to when we were just starting out. This presents a fantastic opportunity to explore our full potential. We are not meant to settle for less. We are built to strive for more and embrace new possibilities. Embrace the journey ahead, whether it's taking that online course you've been eyeing, reaching out to someone in your desired field for a coffee chat, or simply updating your resume to reflect your latest achievements. Each action counts. Don't underestimate the power of small steps. They can lead to significant changes over time. So let's step forward together with confidence. The road may be winding, yo, but with each turn, yo, there's a chance to discover something new about ourselves and our capabilities, yo. So I want to take this time to thank you for tuning in to this episode. We are learning, evolving, and thriving. If you enjoyed our chat today, be sure to share it with friends, subscribe, and leave a review. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. You know the drill. Let's spread the word and help each other thrive. Until next time, keep those spirits high and those dreams alive. Remember, you have the power to shape your future, and the best is yet to come. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Deep Roots, Open Skies. Until next time, embrace your journey and keep exploring the possibilities.